Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today we are Yamaha Live. They've got a live event on at Sycamore Yamaha, which is in Uppingham. We're here to test ride some of their fleet of bikes. I'm going out on my first bike, which is the Tenere 700. So sit back, relax, and come along for the ride. Right, so we've took a ride over on the Multistrada. I mean, they've got the whole fleet of bikes here today. I've got Amy here, who she's just sold the 125, so she's going to start doing lessons on the bigger bike now. So also give her an opportunity to see what's around, sit on a few bikes, see if there's anything she likes. And they've also got a few other things going off here today. So let's go check it out. Right, so they're just getting the demo bikes prepped for everybody today. We've got a sort of retro 700 here, an MT10 here. We've got the Tenere 700 here. We've got the World Raid Edition. We'll take a look at that one in a bit. This is the bike I'm going to be out on today. We've also got a wheelie machine going off in the background there. A Tracer 7, an MT07, a scooter, and then the mighty R1. So I've also brought my father with me that's over there. I'm going to try and get him on that wheelie machine. He's having none of it at the minute. We've also got a barbecue going off as well. Okay, so let's go and just take a walk around the showroom and let's have a look what they've got.
Let you go, but have you really gone? Time moves slow. What are we waiting on? I keep your blood on my shelf, let it run. I worship the ground you're on. Now that you're gone and we've fallen out, I guess I'm thinking you're all like.
So we've got Amy trying the Yamaha MT03, which surprisingly she can actually get her feet nice and flat on this one. So we've just sold her 125 and she's done a theory test for the bigger bike license now. So we'll be seriously considering a bigger bike. This looks like it might be a decent compromise. They also do it in the blue. So also Sycamore Yamaha, on the other side of this building is the Sycamore Harley Davidson, which is part of the same group. We walked through to the service area here. You can see they've got the Yamaha service area and the Harley Davidson over here. I mean, there's a lot of bikes in here, but they've had to rearrange everything just for this sort of Yamaha live event. And also they've got some second-hand bikes. So check out this Ducati tucked away at the back here. So we've got a 2008 Ducati 1000. I don't think I've ever actually seen one of these, but it's absolutely mint. Give us a little demo on each bike, as in tell us what the controls do. Like I say, I'm going out on this Tenere 700. I'm also going to be out on one of these, possibly this MT10 afterwards. We've got an MT09 over here. So yeah, this is the bike I'm going out on. I don't know if I'll actually be able to touch the floor on it.
So Tenere.
Right, so we've got James here, the sales guy, who's just going to walk us through the controls on this Tenere, see where we're at.
So nice and easy. The beauty of this bike is there's no electronics. It's
Okay.
you, an engine and a throttle. Okay. So make sure you're neutral. Start the bike. Nice and easy. Okay.
Sounds nice.
Indicators left, right, pushing to cancel. Okay. Obviously you've got your odometer here. Turn the bike off, hit the kill switch, or the key. That is as simple as the Tenere gets.
And that's what you want, isn't it?
That's
You
it.
know.
Obviously, if you do go off-road, then you've got the ABS function there, so you hold it in, turns the ABS off, so you've got obviously for the off-road, but on the road, leave it on, all good.
Yeah, and I think with this bike as well, I mean, it does come quite tall, but you can get a lower seat.
So you can get the low seat, and you can also get a 35mm lowering link as well. So
Right.
if you do what you do there, then just drop the forks for the stanchions by about 12mm,
Okay.
and then it will
Yeah,
sort it out.
ideal. Looking forward to this one.
No worries.
Great. Right guys, so we've got the leader here and we've gone out in quite a big group, so this is going to be fun.
Ready guys? Oh sorry, I need to show you your control better.
Oh, I've only just got my toes down.
Put your left hand down. I will put you in full power.
Yeah, actually sounds pretty good. Although I've got a cone in front of me, which I'm glad he's moved because right, so here we go. Would help if we get it in first gear. Yeah, it is, you know, it actually feels kind of good being sat up, so right, I do feel like I'm just on a big adventure bike, but obviously this is the medium size adventure bike. That's the Harley Davidson side of it. My last bike that I owned by Yamaha, which was only a couple of years ago, was my WR450, when they had a small stint at doing a bit of green laning. So it sort of feels very similar to that sort of setup. I'm kind of liking the fact that it's not got lots of electronics to mess around with. I mean, at the end of the day, this is an off-road bike, and a middleweight one at that. But yeah, actually feels kind of nimble so far. The good thing about this Sycamore dealership in Uppingham, when you do test ride a bike, you're sort of straight out into these fantastic roads. I'm just trying to, I'm just laughing at myself. Obviously just getting off my Multistrada, it's got like a seamless quick shifter, but yeah, I'm having to just get used to using a clutch again. You sort of get lazy with the quick shifters. It's quite windy, but I'm getting a little bit blown about, but it's not a problem. I mean, that throttle's quite snatchy, but yeah, it's weird cornering on this thing. Yeah, it definitely reminds me when I had my green laner. So one of the reasons I fancied a go on this bike today was I fancy doing some rally moto, which is like orienteering through the winter. God, that wind's really picked up. So this morning I decided to put my air jacket on, and if you've not got an air jacket, they are absolutely fantastic, but only when you're sort of 20 degrees and rising. So I've just had to literally stick my my hoodie under it before we set off, because otherwise I'd have been absolutely freezing. The weather's been absolutely crazy. Today it's getting highs of about sort of 20. It's a bit overcast, so yesterday completely hammered it down with rain. Today is actually Father's Day, and then on the Friday was the hottest day of the year. So you know, you just can't make the weather up here. It's really hard to sort of plan these things, but yeah, it looks like we got a good turnout today. I mean, this is a fantastic idea for the dealerships, just to, like, you know, get people on the bikes, you know, to get you talking about them. I mean, looking at the fleet of bikes that are out today, it just looks, they all just look absolutely brilliant. So I think this bike's coming in at about sort of 204 kilo. It certainly don't feel like that, you know. It really does feel like a smaller dirt bike, basically. I think maybe that's just because I've been on the Multistrada already this morning. This just feels really light and nimble. I was just having a quick look at all the controls on the bike, and literally nothing on it. And you know what? That's what you want with these things. You know, for me, if I was buying this bike, then, you know, you'd want to be on the lanes, you want to be off-road, you want to be getting muddy. But also, having a 700cc engine, you know, it's going to have the legs to get you where you need to go. And I think that's the issue when I was looking at the smaller engines. You know, if you've got to get to your destination before you start your off-roading, then you need something with the legs, and this certainly has that. But the dash is absolutely pretty straightforward. You've got your rev counter, your speed, your gearing. It's only done 310 miles. I've just got to slide my arse to the left of this seat slightly, because the seat is actually really thin, so you don't really. I mean, I'm 5'9", and actually this is fine. I was a little bit worried when I initially got on it, thinking, oh, I've got to put my foot down. But yeah, the seat width makes all the difference in comparison to the height. So back on the road back there, we just managed to open it up, and yeah, do you know what? For a small brake horsepower bike, it's only coming in at 67. It's more than ample. You can still lose your license on this, but yeah, the gearing seems absolutely fine. And do you know what? It sounds really good too. No, Yamaha do these sort of off-road experience days, and I'd be quite tempted in booking on that. Let's face it, you know, this is what the bike's built for. So stick around, guys, because next I'm out on the Yamaha MT10. Yeah, actually the riding position's really good. I'm still comfortable. You know, we've been on this for about 40 minutes now. But like I said, when you open it up, there's more than enough power to get you through. Right, yeah, so we're back where we started. I got to be honest, this is a fantastic bike. Had some real good fun on this. Yeah, it'd be great to take it off road and give it a proper test, because that's what it's built for at the end of the day. This test ride's been brilliant. You know, it really gives you a chance. We've been out for 45 minutes, but really gives you the opportunity to really have a good play with the bike. You know, and ideally, that's what you want. Right, yeah, so just got back in off the Tenere 700, fantastic bike, absolutely put a smile on my face. Now I'm going out in the second group, so I'm on this blue MT10. We've got an MT9 here as well going out. I don't know if anybody's going out on the R1, but yeah, check out this bike.
Okay, so you're in B mode, so B is full power.
Right.
Reduced throttle response.
Okay.
So I would leave it in this for the road. Okay, if you do want to change it, press up and down on here. You'll see it'll go to mode C, mode D, or mode A. A mode and power 1 is full power. Right. D mode is like a rain mode, basically reduced horsepower, etc. So which one do you want it on?
Put it in B.
Put it in B for now, and then obviously on the mode you can change it on the move. Just make sure that you've obviously not got hold of the throttle or the
yeah, just
or the
yeah,
brake, so you can
sure.
Okay, quick shifter up and down.
Okay.
Nice and easy like the Ducati. Okay, your lift controls on, so your wheelie control, traction controls on 3, which is fine, and your spin and slide control. You've got your gear selector indicator here, and your fuel gauge on the left hand side. Left, right, pushing to cancel the indicators. Any questions?
That's great.
No worries. Steve in the Harley Japanese Indian test rider for this one. Don't overtake him.
Okay.
Right, and I'll see you in a minute.
Okay, we got Steve in the on the Tenere World Raid. Right. Ooh, that sounds a beast.
Alrighty, guys.
Okay, so first gear. Okay, so yeah, feels a little bit different after I've just got off that Tenere. Feet are flat down, that's good. Let's check if everybody's coming with us. We're all in a group, and we're all going right here. So yeah, straight away, the riding position feels good. I've got it in mode B. I think obviously mode A is going to be the quicker one. Yeah, I've never got round to riding one of these MT10s. They've been out for a few years now. Obviously this is the 2022 edition. And these are what's known as the wheelie machine. I mean, the throttle is sort of quite snatchy, but it is a beast of a bike. Just hit the horn. I think we're just waiting for everybody to catch up. Right, so I found out where the horn is, so I'm sure I'll press that a few times before this test ride is over. So I just noticed it's got the tank grips on as well, which it does actually feel like it fits me pretty well, to be fair. Yeah, this bike don't hang around. You can feel the instant power. So I'm not going to start comparing this bike to my Street Fighter. This isn't in the 200 plus brake horsepower, and quite frankly you don't need it for the streets. I think this one's coming in at about 160 something, but yeah, that's more than enough for these streets. So far, riding position really nice, comfortable. I do feel like I'm sort of attached to the bike, sort of knees are slotted nicely into this tank. The quick shifter's good, even at low speeds, seems to be finding the gear correctly. It just connects. I think it's certainly got plenty of electronics on it to keep you busy. So we're all good. We've not lost anybody yet. Yeah, I'm kind of liking the screen. I think there's certainly gives you enough info there. I mean, the thing you've got to remember is how much these bikes are. You know, they're not in the £20,000 plus category. I think there's something like sort of 13,000. Yeah, it's certainly got some poke. I mean, why would you need more brake horsepower? Yeah, it seems fairly easy to move on the bike as well. I think this will certainly be great on the track. I mean, all in all, it works. Everything works very well. Yeah, the brakes is not as good as my Street Fighter, but and the suspensions probably need setting up for the individual. But I do believe they're actually going to bring out like an SP version of this. I mean, the only problem you find sometimes when you jump on these bikes and you've got a short test ride is, you know, it's really, you've got that many electronics to go through, you don't know what buttons to press. You do need a bit of time on it to just to work everything out, but you know, that will come over time. Yeah, what a great bike. Value for money, I just can't fault this. Yes, it's not a Ducati, and there's bits I could absolutely sort of say, yes, this is better, that's not better. But honestly, value for money, like what a great bike for the street. It sounds good, it performs well, the brakes work well, quick shifter works really good, dead fun to ride, feels like it's really planted on the road. Looks like we're doing a shortcut through the petrol station. Here we are. I'm absolutely starving. So this is the best part of the day for me. Treated my dad to a free burger for Father's Day. So a big thank you to all the Yamaha team for having us today. Fantastic day out, great bikes, great hospitality. If you're not subscribed to the channel then folks, then please do so. Give us a like and I'll see you in the next one.